next part now here this morning.
We're talking about a new opportunity for property owners getting paid over the time if they want to make their home energy efficient. Sounds like a win-win.
Yeah, joining us this morning from Florida PACE Funding Agency is Larry Williams. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you today?
Doing fantastic.
Great.
Tell us a little bit about this program for those who aren't familiar with it.
Very well. The PACE program was actually created by the legislature in 2010. They created a statute that allowed counties and municipal governments to set up a program whereby property owners in the county or municipal area can do certain types of renewable or wind resistance type of improvements to their property and fund it through a different vehicle than, say, a bank loan or whatever. They can fund it through a tax assessment, a special assessment on their property taxes. And that created the Property Assessed Clean Energy, or PACE program.
So, go ahead.
When we hear about energy efficiency now, does that count just for those windows and appliances, or is it bigger projects?
Yes. In fact, it can be window energy efficiency windows, it can be solar panels, it can be a new HVAC system, it can be windstorm hardening, which is particularly of interest on those folks that are on the coastal areas with our storms that come in and the hurricanes and so forth. So the statute was created to be to list a number of types, but not to be all inclusive. So there's a lot of things that can fold into there, and we can help determine if that's going to fall into that and what the savings may be for that.
And sometimes it's a larger investment up front, but long term, really, it can pay off for a homeowner.
Yes, it can. There's also energy companies that will offer rebates for some types of improvements. So you couple that with this type of financing vehicle, and it makes a lot of sense for a property owner to do that. And it can be done on residential and commercial. Any property that pays property taxes.
How does a homeowner know if this is right for them?
Good question. And rather than homeowner, I'd say property owner, because like I said, it's residential and commercial. Larger commercial projects, particularly malls now are going to a lot of energy efficiency type of improvements. They go through the eVest program, or the gateway to figure that out. They can do an online assessment to determine the size of the property and the square footage and determine what they're going to do and what type of savings that's going to do, provide them, as well as give them an idea what the financing is going to be available and the length of time. The length of time of the financing and the payback is going to be for the life of the improvement. Say an HVAC system is 10 years or a roof is 20 years. Whatever that may be, that's the length of the repayment system.
And it is county-based, and you said Gaston County is the most recent addition.
County, yes, Gaston County most recently signed their documents, and we're working on a lot of counties here in the Panhandle, as well as Northeast Florida. We're currently working Clay County, St. Johns County, Duval County is getting ready to step through the process now. Nassau County and Flagler County have already signed up, as well as the city of Kissimmee, and then we're working on a lot of South Florida areas, again, particularly for the windstorm hardening and windstorm mitigation effect down there.
Program expanding rapidly.
We're trying to. It's that's the whole idea. Is trying to get it to expand as rapidly as we can and get counties aware of this, number one, and then understand that this is a program that allows them to start it up clean, have no liability, and they don't have to dedicate staff time to it. They can simply subscribe to the program. It's there in the county for their residents, and they're off and running.
And easy to take part in. If you'd like to learn more, we've got all the details for you up on the Sunrise section of our website, WTXL.TV. Larry Williams, thank you very much for joining us here.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Enjoyed it today.
And speaking of new homes,